Laura here from What Laura Likes. So today we are on chapter 5 of the Handbook for Catholic Moms. I apologize that this video is a little late. I just kind of got behind and then some things came up yesterday. And so I thought rather than stressing out and trying to get a video out, I would take care of my family first. It was Father's Day and we had a lot of fun, and now, you know, it's back to business, but my mother-in-law is coming tomorrow, so I'm in this very don't commit a tort. I'm in a very short time frame right now to get this out, so I wanted to make sure that I talked a little bit about chapter 5 because it was a good chapter. If you're new to my channel, you may not know, but this is a collab with other Catholic moms here on YouTube and other Catholic ladies. Some of them don't have kids yet, but they're still finding ways to turn this into a reflection, and I think that's beautiful. You don't have to buy the book. You can buy the book if you want to and put the comments down below. It's just so amazing having this opportunity to chat with all you guys. I love it so much. So if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe. Make sure you like this video and don't forget to hit the little notification bell so that you know when I put videos out. These videos for the book club are every Monday and Thursday, and then sometimes I try to add additional videos because I have other things I want to talk about as well. Chapter 5 is all about moms that are in special circumstances, whether they have adoptive children, they're fostering, or they have children with special needs. And although I don't fall into any of those categories, there's a lot of good wisdom in there, and I actually thought a lot of it related to every mom, so I wanted to just kind of touch on those. Alright, so in this chapter there's also a quote from Mother Teresa that I really liked, and it says, "Do not think that love, in order to be genuine, has to be extraordinary." So, you know, it's so easy as moms to feel like what we're doing is so ordinary. We're, you know, going to the grocery store and we're kissing boo-boos and we're making lunches and taking them to the pool and things that are fun in some aspects and other aspects can just be tiring. And I just love that Mother Teresa says that she's implying that in all those moments we're showing love to our children. She also talks about when our kids have hardship, they're helping us grow in virtue and weeding out selfishness and other sins. And I feel like when I go to confession, a lot of the times the root sin there is selfishness when it comes to my children. Like, I lose my temper because I'm being selfish. I'm being impatient because I'm being selfish. I want to do something that they're not letting me do. I want quiet when it's noisy. I want them to behave a certain way and they're not doing it. And of course, all those things have their moments, but it's always selfishness that takes me at least to that next step where I'm either yelling or, you know, overreacting. I think that all of our children do that. They all come with that, you know, special personality that doesn't necessarily match what we expected or match our own personality. So for example, I love my son to like so much, right? But he gets very emotional very quickly and like overreacts, right? I have put up, this is not my own idea, this is from a book, but I have put up a scale, like a 1 to 10 scale of pain, and I'm trying to get him to have more perspective on what happens, because anything that goes wrong, whether his sister says I don't want to play anymore, whether he can't have the snack he wants, or the thing he's inventing isn't quite working out, like no matter what it is, it goes from like 0 to 10 really fast. And it's not, he doesn't have like this really like angry like response. It's more like a weepy, emotional, I'm really sad. He gets sad easily. And the other day I got really frustrated because he has so much and there are children across the world who have so little. And I know that children don't understand this, but I got kind of on a high horse about, you know, do you want to eat rice for every meal? Because there's kids over in India eating rice for every meal and they're happier than you are right now with whatever is going on in your life. And you're so blessed. And does anyone else do that? Like, their kids are so blessed growing up in America. And they have so many things and so many comforts. And I want them to understand that. And there's something about childhood where they don't grasp it. And it's like a frustration of a parent to like, look at what I'm giving you and what God's given you and what society has given you, all these blessings, and you're still crying because you can't get that truck or whatever it is, you know? Anyway, we're doing this perspective chart and it's really helping. So like when he goes to a 10, I said, Neil, this isn't a 10, you know, we defined a 10 as someone either dying or like getting lost or your pet dying, something like, you know, really major. So we need to stay in like the 1 to 3 zone in terms of reactions that aren't neutral. And it's been helping. I'm like, Neil, this is a 0 to 1 moment. And he does calm down. So if you guys have children like my son, just know that the perspective, the chart with the smiley faces can be really helpful. But Neil is helping me grow in virtues and he's rooting out my selfishness and other sinful behavior. Chloe doesn't do it as much anymore, but she sure did it when she was little. And all of our children do that. So I just think that was a really wise moment when the writer here made that reflection. And it talks about making sure you're taking care of yourself, sleep, prayer, exercise, and nutrition, because this is a marathon, not a sprint. And I mean, I think that's true for any mom, right? Like, we need to make sure that we're maintaining our health for our family. If I get sick or like I struggle with like a low immune system, I just always have as a NICU baby, and I think I just don't have the greatest immune system. And so I really need to take proactive measures in order to maintain my immunity during the fall, winter, spring time, or else I get sick more often than the average person, and then I can't be the mom I need to be for my kids. And so, whether you have a special situation, a unique family, or, you're just trying to make it through for your kids, I think we all have those responsibilities to take care of ourselves. And then it just says to not worry about those moments when you fail, because love, I love this, love covers a multitude of sins. And I just get this picture with that sentence right there and I don't know if this is a Bible verse or not, but so if love covering sins is like in somewhere in the Bible, let me know. Or if someone famous said it once or something, like a saint. But I just think that if you think about all the little sins that you commit throughout the day with your kids, maybe you don't commit any, but I do. Just little sins throughout the day or through your husband, whether it's a look or, not giving your child the benefit of the doubt, or cutting her off or him off, or whatever, not taking that extra 2 seconds to speak to them eye to eye, or whatever it is. Not putting your phone down when you should. That love covers those sins. And it's just this beautiful thing that, like, if you take moments in your day just to love your child, they're going to remember that so much more than like the couple minutes that you maybe acted a little short with them. So just remember that. I think I might even put that up somewhere. I just love covers a multitude of sins. So one last piece of wisdom from this chapter, there is a lot of wisdom, but one last piece of wisdom from this chapter that I want to share is it said to offer up your pain for other souls. And this is such a Catholic thing to do that I'm not sure any other Christian denomination practices, but when we have our own suffering, we can offer the suffering for the souls in purgatory. What a beautiful way to share. And so it gives a reason for the suffering, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let me know if there's a way that your children are helping to root out selfishness and sinfulness. I think that was like the key thing I took away from this chapter. All right, guys, until next time, have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you again soon.